Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalk! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab chalks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Here at Stage 4 Designs, we are all about innovation and athlete safety. We've been doing this since 2015, designing the most innovative obstacles in the sport, and now with our partnership with the World Ninja League, we are very excited to bring some of our best designs to the highest level athletes in the world. For our process, it all kind of starts right here in our digital design. There's a much more deliberate process now in what we do, with our goal being the utmost in athlete safety. So we put everything into our digital design first, make sure it's all gonna work, then we procure the parts. We learned the process and refined it to what we feel are some of the highest quality urethane products you're gonna find in the Ninja space. And that all happens here at our custom built workbench. A lot goes into our urethane, and we are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a bunch of stuff. So when you do place an order with us, that order comes through and we basically build everything from scratch. Paint department is scalable. We basically hand paint most things, but some things that require a little bit more spray or bigger, we're capable of that as well. These athletes put these obstacles through some of the most rigorous circumstances that you could think of, and we want to try to plan for every contingency. We never want an obstacle to break on anybody. We always want our stuff to feel solid and not move around a whole lot, so that the athletes can trust their skills to throw the biggest moves that they possibly can on anything that we put out there. Our CNC machine handles all of most of our flat goods. It's the workhorse around here. It actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of cutting things out. We don't do any of our flat goods by hand. We make sure that everything is exactly the same and replicable, so that, you know, if you're doing courses or you have athletes that are going either head to head or the same obstacle that you're gonna find at one Ninja gym is gonna feel exactly the same if you go to another Ninja gym or your home for that matter, so that there's consistency with all of our product. Over the years, as we've added to our suite of products that we offer, we realized that pipe and metalworking is becoming more and more commonplace in Ninja obstacles. And to meet that demand, we've added the ability to do that here as well. So a lot of the obstacles that you'll see that we design and develop are meant to go on truss, and pipes are a big part of that. So we've added a pipe bending station here and look for, in the future, us to offer a lot more innovative obstacles that kind of exist in that space where pipes are a big part of it. So here, everything that we put out is tested by real ninjas before it goes out. We want to make sure that our obstacles can stand all sorts of unforeseen circumstances. We know that ninja athletes move in ways that are innovative and new, and we want to try to account for as many of those as we can and make sure that those obstacles hold up. So we test everything. Over the last 10 years, Stage 4 Designs has been committed to developing the most innovative obstacles that you're going to find, but also the safest and most reliable obstacles. Our motto here is elevating obstacles. We do feel that on this platform, we can take something that's both fun and creative, but also elevate it to an industry that deserves to stand on its own.
Now we are ready to go, as the audio wasn't turned up all the way. As we were getting set for our demo run here on the Stage 3 small course, we have all of our athletes ready to go here. As the vertical, staple, chain link, mic drop, swivel limit, iron summit, cliffhanger, wagon wheel to garage door obstacles are on the way. The exact same as the Stage 3 small, or tall, I should say. Just in a smaller format here for our preteen females. As the course getting run through right now before we have our 27 athletes that will take part here in this course coming up momentarily. So we have coverage for you here live from the World Ninja League Championships. We have our demo runner showing how to go across the course. A little bit different than the Stage 3 tall course. Because you don't have to use your hands right underneath the ledge there on that very tough swivel limit. Still a tough course no matter what. As we will have our athletes competing here momentarily. And we are in the preteen female division. Preteen female. As we are getting set after the demo run is over to move on through the rest of our course. And our athlete doing a great job right here on the demo run, showing everybody else how it's done. Now on to the wheel to garage door. That's our athlete running through the course right now, doing a great job. As she's able to go through and show the athletes the completion factors. As we will get set here for our course to start. We'll take a look at the obstacles once again for everybody at home. You get a look and read your obstacles before we get started here. I'll take a look at the run order bios. And 27 athletes here that are going to be competing in the preteen female first wave here in stage number 3. And now we are going to be ready to begin here. As everything is reset on the course. We will have our coach right next to our athlete right here, coaching her up before she gets her run started. Aaliyah McCoskey from Front Royal, Virginia. As she gets ready to begin her run right here. Yeah, some of the same factors coming in through the course. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we have the same amount of differences in the course as we move our way forward here. Going to be Aaliyah starting things off here as we wait for the course to be fully reset and our official to join us. We're waiting for everything to begin. I don't believe we have our ref here right now. Oh, he's right here. Talking the course through with some of the patrons as we get set here. As we get set here to go. All right, we are ready to go. As Aaliyah is off and running. Her coach telling her she's in the zone as she moves through. Goes to the second level right there. All the way across now. And she jumps all the way up, climbing through, lost the hat. As she goes through the chain link. Now moving her way through the chain link very effectively here. Able to make her way through. All the way across now as she gets to the mic drop section, using all of her clock right there before she jumps off. Yeah. As now she is going forward through the mic drop. As she is moving forward once again. As we are ready to move forward here. As our competitor moving through the next competition here. Going through the swivel limit as she moves through. Aaliyah from Front Royal, Virginia, trying to get across that next level here. As her coach tries to give her some chalk, but it's, not going to be enough right there. She falls. We'll take a look at the replay here. As we are back here with the audio as we are getting ready to go here. Amelia Rohrbach and Amelia from Liverpool, New York, getting ready to run here. As the next athlete, as now we have our next athlete. Sorry for a bit of the technical difficulties there. As Amelia Rohrbach running through this course from Liverpool, New York, 34 seconds in. And Amelia running through this course right now as she tries to get a hold of the chain link. As she's trying to move her way across. As she gets through the course right now. Moving through. Now everything is back.
Check.
As you're trying to move through. And now we are moving through here as Amelia Rohraback trying to get her way forward here. As now we are moving through the course. And and Amelia moving through the back half now of the course in the swivel limit. And now we are back here as Amelia Rohraback moving her way through the course. Very effectively here. And Amelia going through the back half of the course now through the swivel limit. Now the swivel limit is where Amelia is, as she tries to put her strength together right here and move her way across. And she is still moving now across the swivel limit, doing a great job right here. 3 minutes into the run. And she's not able to get through, and that'll be the end of her run right there. And Cora Mazalek will be running next from Holliston, Massachusetts. Cora now moving through the course as she begins her trek. Cora, the 12-year-old, or 11-year-old, excuse me, in her 12th season at the Tier 1 competition level from the U.S. New England region. As she moves her way across.
Lands the second one. Oh, yeah.
And now moving her way through. Doing a great job right here, Aiden.
Yeah, trying to gain that momentum to get to the next obstacle.
As she is moving forward through this course. Has to grab off. And now onto the chain link. As she moves through the course right now.
Making the chain look really easy.
Yeah, trying to get her momentum moving forward. And a great job right there. And Cora moving her way through it. She has to go on to the next obstacle. And right on time there she goes. She goes flying across. As now she has to go from one side of the mic drop to the other. Flying back and forth. And able to grab a hold right there. Great job. Each of the first few competitors taking their time here on this course.
A lot of momentum and energy to make it this far in the course, honestly.
Yeah. And she waited too long to get across, and that's going to be the end of her run right there. We'll take a look at the replays from past the earlier in the round. And now we will see our next competitor, Olivia Bellasil. And Bellasil from Quebec City in North America and Canada. And now we have Olivia getting ready for her run. And the jump across is good from Olivia. And she tries to get number 2, and she's able to get it. So these first couple athletes doing very well through the first few obstacles. Swimmingly, you could say, as they move through the course. She's going to take a break right now on the perch. Now moving on the chain link. Doing a great job right now on the chain link. As she moves forward on there. Able to come across and go now from the chain link to the mic drop.
Gets her hand on that first obstacle on the mic drop. As she gains momentum and gets some air, she gets to the next obstacle on the mic drop.
It goes from one obstacle to the other. And now she is going back across right there. Great job. As she tries to take all of her allotted time. And she's able to get across right at the nick of time. And go through the course right now. Olivia from Quebec City. Doing a great job right now.
Grip strength has to be one of the main factors when it comes to this specific obstacle. You saw on the former stage we were on that this was the hardest, and people would very fall a lot when the strength of their arms went out.
And now she is working on that grip strength right now. Working diligently, and she's able to lock it in. So here goes Olivia Belize. Often running here on this course. Trying to make sure she dominates as best as she can. And not able to fall right there. And we'll take a look at some of the runs she had earlier in the course. As she was dominating through that first half of the course. Great run by her. And now she moves into the second spot of the first 4 athletes in terms of distance through the first 4 obstacles. So nobody making it through that 5th obstacle, similar to what we saw the last time we were on Sage Street Tall Aiden, where that 5th obstacle, it's really hard to get through.
Yeah, on that last obstacle, we saw a few different strategies. It seems like everybody on the Preteen Females was taking it quite slow and conserving their energy for the whole route.
Everything is ready now as we get set to move forward. And Julia Rogers from Strasburg, Virginia, up next. Nice jump right there. And she makes another great jump right there. She's got to get through to the last level, and a great 3rd jump that was, as she now moves over to the chain link.
Take a second to rest on top of that mount as she takes on the chain link.
Through the chain link right now, 42 seconds on her timer. So that speed to get to those obstacles also a factor as you move through.
Definitely is. Like you said earlier, nobody's made it past the 5th obstacle. So making it past then would give her a good.
Yeah, it gives you a good chance. You make it past that 5th obstacle here for any of these first few preteen females. I think you have a good chance of potentially getting through and being victorious considering how tough this is. Again, we have 3 waves of preteen females. Rogers now trying to move her way through. And a great jump right there. And now starting her run now on the swivel limit.
As her coach talking her through it, giving her some words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom and encouragement from coach on the sideline, Fariz Ayub. And Fariz going through the course with his competitors.
Trying to lock in a second. Ooh. It's tough. Using her legs to good.
And she is moving through nicely right now. As she tries to get some more chalk with one hand while she holds on. Trying to get through, but not able to reach. That reach on the 3rd shelf right there, super tough for our athletes. We'll take a look at some of the replay right here from her run. And now we will move on to our next competitor, Julia Rogers to Brandy Miller. Brandy Miller, coached by Brandon Miller. And Brandy from Easton, Pennsylvania. She is 12 years old, her 18th season at the Tier 1 level. And Rogers right there with the fastest time, now falling into the 1st place position, along with her distance traveled. So that factor puts her in 1st place right now for the 1st wave. And again, we have a few athletes left in this wave here, 21. Then we'll have a 2nd wave of athletes before we have a short group of 3rd athletes to close things out. Miller now moving her way through. From 1 to 2. Moving her way through the chain link. Great job right there. She's able to move through the chain link very nicely here. Oh, she's getting stuck right here on it. She's able to correct herself. Great transition right there. Oh, but I think now she's in a bad spot. She has to go backwards for it, and she's able to grab it. Great work right there. As she gets some chalk. Ready to go for this next wave as she reaches. Back and forth jump. And she's able to push that mic drop bar down. We're at 1:33 on the clock. As she's moving and grooving right now. And not able to get through right there. Falling down as we'll look at the replays from her run. Great run by Brandy Miller nonetheless. And now we will see Gianna Nietzsche DiCaprio. And Gianna from Prosper, Connecticut. She is a Minecraft player, a Girl Scout, and a member of the 4-H Club. And her best friend is her cat, Peaches. 11 years old on the season. She's trying to fly through this course right here. great work as she's coasting her way through right now. And she practices at the Ninja Maria Mania gym, Loves Ninja and cheerleading, and she is a flyer for cheerleading. Also loves all animals. As she is moving through to the chain drop right now. And able to come down. Able to go across now to the mic drop. And now trying to propel herself up to that bar on the mic drop. Able to do just that. And a great work so far from Gianna from Prosper, Connecticut. And doing a great job so far here on this challenge. Moving her way through here. Not able to get through, and that's a tough fall right there. The swivel limit is just a hard obstacle for so many of these athletes as we look through the replay of her run. Just one of those obstacles that constantly trips athletes up. As now we will see Chloe Vance from Michigan. Vance. Age 11 on this season. Oh, and not able to get through as she falls right down. And Chloe Vance's run is going to be over here. As now we will reset. And from Chloe Vance to, tough name right here, Mila Rokas. Raukas. It's one of the two. I'm going to go with Raukas. Mila Raukas from Norwell, Massachusetts. And Raukas not able to hold on to that first bar. Great run right there from her. Not able to get further on through the competition. So our last two athletes falling on that first bar. As now we will see our next athlete here, Alexandra Akampora, coached by Joe Moravsky. Or excuse me, it's Coach Will. Thought it was Joe Moravsky, but he has Coach Will on the back of his shirt over here, so it's definitely not Coach Joe. Or it could be, and he's wearing Will's shirt. As Alexandra moving through. She's from Trumbull, Connecticut, 12 years old. As she moves through the course. A lot of cheering behind us at one of the other stages for stage 2. As Alexandra, moving through the stage right now. As she's moving through nicely right now. Alexandra moving through the chain links nicely. And now she is moving a little bit quicker now. And a great jump right there from Akampora as her coach, Coach Will, on the sidelines here, talking her through the strategy. As we see now another athlete go and attack the mic drop. Mic drop, one of those tough obstacles, as she is now moving through all the way across. And now she's moving forward, across and through, and now onto the swivel limit. As she moves across to the swivel limit, trying to move her way through, trying to be the first ninja in this preteen female section to get through here. We've only seen a couple over even on the tall stage that have even got past this step. And right now it looks like Alexandra is in motion right here. Oh, but not able to get through. Falls down. That's going to be the end of her run right there. As we'll take a look at the replay. As now we will have our next ninja, Elizabeth Imbo, running here alongside her coach, Matthew St. Ars. And she is moving through the first couple of stages here. Now through the first two stages here. As she moves her way across to the chain link. Going through the chain link right now, the first wave of the preteen female final stage here in stage 3. As she is able to get through and across. She just got a nail brought over to us from that was on the course. I don't know why that was there, but I mean, anyways, we will move along. And through the mic drop section. The first drop is a success, and now she is moving on here from the mic drop, moving to the swivel. And this swivel has been so tough for our competitors here today. And the swivel limit is just pushing everybody to their boundaries as far as they can go. As everybody moves forward here. Elizabeth doing a great job right now, hanging on, trying to make that next and final move. As she moves across, trying to get through. She gets some chalk before she goes through and across. And this would be a great move right here if she would be able to make it. Trying to go to the 6th obstacle. And she's holding on right there and not able to get through. A great run right there from Elizabeth.
Great run at the great run. It's just that
The swivel limit.
swivel limit is just making it really hard for our competitors to get past that part.
It's so tough for anybody to get through it. I mean, anytime we see somebody get there, it just seems like it's been, such a daunting task.
Yeah, it's always different. Like maybe they make it to the last one, maybe they make it to the first one, but sooner or later the grip is going to get to you and you're going to wear it too.
So now we have our next athlete here, Sasha Griffin, coached by Amir Malik. And Amir brought over the screw right here as it was on the course. Don't know why it was there, but it's our It's our possession now until somebody comes looking for it. Has Sasha running on the course right now. As she is moving here through this course, through these obstacles here. As we continue to move across. She is now moving through the chain link. Great drop right there. As right now, Sasha moving through all the way across. Now going to the mic drop and trying to figure out a way to move. And Sasha now from Vermont Ninja Warrior moving back and forth. She's able to get that next level jump. As she goes to the swivel limit. Waiting for this last and final stage here to get through that nobody has gotten through. After Sasha, we will have 15 more competitors here in wave number 1 before we move on to wave 2. And then short wave 3 before we move back across this group as we go back to the Masters females in the end of the lane. As now she is moving across as Sasha now on one of the final levels to get through this 5th obstacle. Trying to battle her way through. And she's not able to get across. Great work right there from Sasha Griffin. Amazing job, just not able to get through. And now we will have Evelyn Buss running next from Tully, New York. As now we have our next athlete to go, Evelyn. Evelyn climbing up. Evelyn moving through. Yeah, I mean, Tully, New York is where she's from. As she's moving forward. Going across on the chain link right now. As the time now, 37 seconds on the run. As she's moving forward. As they continue to move through on the course. The mic drop section, the next one here. She is able to get to the first stage there and get through the mic drop.
Okay.
And now, oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
All right,
Yeah,
perfect.
you're good now. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Aiden's mic was not working there for a second, but just had to flick it and get it back into motion.
We're back. Looks like Evelyn's made it to the.
And then she's made it to the 5th obstacle, the swivel limit. The SL.
Like you said earlier, yeah, it's been very difficult for our competitors to get past this one.
The swivel.
Yeah.
Has been very difficult, like you said, Aiden. And now we have our next competitor, Evelyn, trying to get past it. Evelyn trying to connect the piece onto the pole. Trying to get a piece up and through. She's still not connecting it.
And she locked it
She's
back
able
in.
to lock it. Now a minute 56 on the run. And not able to get through right there.
Looks like it's always that third one when they're transferring from the first easy two to like that last.
Yeah, you have to
when they go
transfer
down.
from the second to the third to jump, and that's been the most difficult part here. As now we see Mariah Shaver. And Mariah is ready to go here in Edgewood, New Mexico. 11 years old in the U.S. Rocky Mountain region. As she is ready to roll here.
Looks like she's from Edgewood,
New Mexico. Yeah.
I almost said Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, looked like Minnesota at first from where I was seeing it. We have a small computer here with all of the details on here, so we apologize if we don't pronounce everything completely correct. As right there, Mariah not able to get through there, falls straight down. And now we will move across to our next competitor here, Bella Cosman. Coached here by Gavin Markowitz. As now we are going to get ready to set here. Bella from Holland, Pennsylvania.
For some reason her height says 11'5". I don't know if that's completely
That's not correct.
true.
We've seen that sometimes. Yeah, 11.5 not correct. Maybe they meant 5'1" and mistyped, but as we move forward, look through the bio. It's her second year doing Ninja.
She's on the Gravity Force Ninja team. Oh, she's a little brother named Frankie. He's also on that team with her.
And she is moving through. She's got those nice big socks on right there, pink socks, as she moves through the course.
Makes her way to the chain links.
So Bella moving forward here in the preteen female group here from stage 3.
Oh.
Not able to get through the chain link. Yep, not able to get through. And now we will have our next athlete competing here, Melania Esposito. Melania waiting to run here before we get official word from the referee. We are waiting here for things to get situated. As Melania ready to run, and now everything's reset. Gonna have a break right here. We are back here as we await the countdown from a referee, and we're off and running.
Am I back?
Yep.
All right, back again.
And now Melania running through this course. Going through the first couple of stages here.
I would have to say there's not really an easy obstacle on this course at all, but I'd say one of the easier ones has to be the staples.
Yeah, the first couple have been easier.
Either it's really easy or these competitors are making it look really
Yeah. Not easy for us sitting here, but definitely easy for the competitors training Ninja. As we, Melania moving through the course right now.
Check-in is open for you guys over at stage 1, tall B. First runner will be going in approximately 12 to 15 minutes. That's for wave 5 of the mature kids.
Doing a great job right now.
Stage 1, tall B.
As she moves through the course.
Get that momentum, get some air to get to that next. She clears it.
Yeah, flying right now. As she looks to fly across. And able to get through. Now the swivel limit.
Save as much energy as she can for the swivel limit because, like she said, like I've said it before, it's very difficult, and none of our former competitors have cleared it.
Yeah, this swivel limit has been such a tough obstacle for all of our athletes.
And young adult females over at DC Tall. First runner for those two divisions will go live in about 5 minutes. That is for wave
As she is moving through the back half now of this stage. Obstacle number 5, the most elusive of them all. She's trying to connect that. Trying to get it through. She's got to try and connect it, but she's kind of spun backwards right now, Aiden.
Yeah, it seems like this is one of the most difficult parts.
And she's not going to be able to hook it on together. This is definitely the most difficult.
Yeah, trying to latch it while holding on to it is taking a lot of endurance and strength from not even just her, but all of our other competitors. It seems like that's really where you get that, you get fatigued, you get tired, and make those little mistakes.
Now we will see our next competitor, Kaylin Bernaldez.
So they finally got the height right for 11.
Yeah.
She's from Edinburgh, Texas.
She's got the beats on while she's doing it.
Yeah, staying locked in with some music in her.
Yeah. And staying locked in with the beats.
So she started doing Ninja in 2020, so about 6 years ago.
She's a preteen female at the South Central Regionals. She was first place there.
Some wide base, using those legs to be able to clear these staples quite easily.
She is now through the first 2 obstacles here.
First runners will go in approximately 12 to 15
Looks like
minutes.
that she's on these chain links.
Preteen females over at stage 3 small.
Yeah, moving across here nicely. Easy does it here. "57 seconds. As Kaylin moving through the course. Doing a great job right now. As again, we'll have wave 2 coming up for you right after this one. She is able to get across before the timer runs out. Minute 29 on the clock. She's got to swing back across now. And she's able to do that. Great work right there as she gets across to the swivel limit.
I think Caitlin's making this look really easy. She's using as much strength as she can to clean as fast as she can.
Yeah, she's making it look easy, but the swivel limit has not been that.
She lasted the first one, see if she can make it to the second one. Got her hammer. She made it to the second one. Let's see how she can make it to the third and latch in.
Yeah, this third and last one's really tough to kind of make that jump.
Smart to take a second and shake out one of her arms to use the other one.
This Kaylin's got to move it across. Super tough to even move that beam across. You got to go under the pole and go up.
Trying to angle it while you're hanging onto it in midair, trying not to fall.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
She's able to get across.
Yeah, she's on there.
She's able to hook it on. Great work right there from Kaylin. As she continues to try and move through the course. Trying to grab a hold of that third. Oh, third ledge and not able to do so. Terrific run right there from Kaylin Bernaldez. As that's going to be the end of her run down the 9 spot. Great run right there from her. Let's take a look at the replay real quick here. As Mia Corrales from Vertex Labs Academy in Clifton, Virginia. Had a couple of Virginians here at this stage. And she's not able to get through. Mila goes down. It's going to be the end of her run right there. And now from Mila, we will move back across to Sarah Dempsey.
That's your band.
Sarah Dempsey from Frederick, Maryland. And Dempsey from Frederick, Maryland. She has a twin brother named Michael. A cat named Roscoe. As she moves through this course. Sarah Dempsey moving very nicely right here. Sarah trying to grab a hold. She's moving through the chain links really nicely right now. She tries, it goes across, and she does. She's able to get it right there. Able to get across that next stage. Into the mic drop. Able to drop the mic. And jump her way across, and she's able to do just that. Dempsey now moving her way through on the swivel limit. Oh, now she's going backwards now. Not a spot you want to be in here, Aiden.
Definitely a spot you would like to be in here. Now, maybe on the second one, you could maybe in this spot, but this early into the swivel limit, you can't waste time with the first one.
Now she's got to reconnect.
Okay.
Able to push through here.
Second one.
She's moving it. Able to get through.
Let's get the second one. I think that time she wasted in the first one, so she didn't have to waste it in the second, maybe.
Yeah, now she's shaking out her hands.
Mature kids male division, as we start to wrap up stage 1. If anybody is in need of a video review, please get that in now. As we finish
Now going over to the ledge.
I repeat, that is for the mature kids male division. If anybody needs a
Trying to
stage 1
shake out those
video
arms.
review, please get that in ASAP. Thank you so much.
Still not trusting the grip strength here. 3:08 to go on their time on the clock. As she's been kind of stuck in this in-between limbo.
Quite some time, yeah. I think she's trying to secure it to make sure she can put her hand on there, maybe.
Yeah. Not able to do so. Great run right there from her.
What I'm thinking is the competitors are not trusting the grip strength on that third block with that swivel limit. And that's why not many of them make it to that next spot.
And now we're going to see Harper Zedek from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh. As she loves Ninja and also loves the violin and draws. She also likes to draw and fight with her brother. Which, I mean, at the age of 12, that I guess that just happens all the time.
I was definitely fighting with my sister when I was 12.
She has a beagle named Hazelnut and a crested gecko named Hi Gary. Interesting. As she moves her way forward and across. Started Ninja in 2022.
I don't know if it's a typo or not, but a gecko named Hi Gary.
Yeah, I think that's not a typo. I think it might be
Really
named
a
Hi
name?
Gary, yeah.
Hi Gary. Wow.
Great name. That gecko, he's got a great name right there.
Definitely a cool name.
As Harper moves her way through the third obstacle all the way to the fourth, the mic drop. And if your mic continues not to work, Aiden, you're going to have to drop it because it just keeps on, you know. It works right now. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, every single time it wants to go out when I seem to have something good to say, man, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, yep. As she's trying to swing across.
Hopefully she takes some tips from her gecko so she can be able to stick on if she makes that swivel limit. I believe her too. Yeah, she's already there.
Yeah, great job right there from Harper. Harper already at swivel limit. We've seen many of our competitors get to this point here, Aiden. The problem is that getting past this has been the issue. 20 runners have came and gone here, 20 ninjas, and none have been able to get past level 5. The final 7 here on tap. And she's not able to get through there. Once again, that obstacle just eating people up. It has been the toughest on both the stage 3 tall and the stage 3 small, and for good reason. As now we have our next athlete, Emma Capozzi.
There's a typo on the height, 110.
Yeah, some of the heights and are just not right.
It's like her favorite format of a course is a challenge course.
Ooh. Well, this course is definitely a challenge, and you're going to see a lot of these athletes that are high flying here through the first 50% of this course, and as they make the turn past 50%, that fifth obstacle has just been a nightmare here.
I'd like to say I was thinking it was burnout maybe from all the other obstacles, but at this point I think it's really just that obstacle.
Yeah, I think it is because the other the other obstacles have seemed to just build up to that fifth one. And we haven't seen anybody get past number 5 in quite some time for us because we were on the tall course earlier.
Yeah.
And that one we had 2 people in 2 waves that got through there. One person got to number 7, one to the obstacle 6. So we haven't even seen anybody attempt the wheel yet. As she went back too late and too soon.
The time is a really big factor when it comes to clearing this at a certain amount of time, as fast or slow as you can.
And now it's going to be Our next athlete, Annika Cohen. Annika Cohen, coached by Joe Maxwell. Annika, one of the remaining 6 athletes here in this wave before we start things off from Oneida, New York. As we get set here to move our way along. Annika moving through nicely. Continuing to push the pace and move through. 30 seconds. As Annika's moving forward closer and closer as she goes across the chain link. As she moves through nicely here. And now she is moving forward across here to the, from the chain link to the mic drop. From the mic drop all the way across. And now she is going across to the swivel limit, the tough part of this course. And Annika trying to get through the swivel limit. Nobody's been able to get through yet. The swivel limit, such a tough part of the course. She's on it once again, where most of the other athletes have not been able to get through.
Hello?
Yep.
All right, back again. Definitely saving some endurance by skipping it and not spending so much time locking it in like the other contestants have.
Yeah, she's able to lock it in. Not able to make that transition on the ledge. That ledge transition has been the toughest by far here today.
We're going to see somebody at least hold on to that third one and just at least stay there for a second.
Yeah, as now we get to see our next athletes running through here.
Let me try. I think we guess Katia Balinski.
Yeah, Katia Balinski. Yeah, that's probably right.
Good. Perfect. Looks like she's from Princeton Junction, New Jersey. And she just started Ninja in 2023, so about 3 years ago. Looks like also her favorite format is challenge course, so looks like she'll have a ball on this one. Yeah, they should have fun on this one as we continue to move through. After these 2 waves here, we will transition over to stage 3 tall. And we have seen a lot of athletes run here, come and go. 0 have hit the buzzer here today in our 3 waves that we have watched here on the stage 3. So this course, the designers made it so that it was going to be the most daunting and challenging level for sure. As she is coached by Milo Carpenter. Moving her way through the course. Going the entire way through and able to dismount. Now she's off to the mic drop. As she's on to the swivel. And she's not able to get through the swivel once again. As she falls down.
And that's going to be the end of her run right there. And now we will have Gabrielle Licata from East Syracuse, New York. Getting her round started here. 11 years old. Couple more athletes to go here in this first wave. Gabby's got a big cheering section behind us as she moves her way forward. Cross to the mic drop. And she's able to make the next transition and jump over. And able to cut across here as she goes down onto the swivel once again. Swivel, the hardest obstacle here so far. Gabby trying to get across and be the first athlete to do so here. And not able to get through there is Gabby Lucas, or Lakita, I should say. Great run from her. As now we will have our next athlete running, Emily Gardner, the preteen female section. And she is from River Updates. Ninja Works trying to slowly update as best as it can. And there it is. It's from Newport Richey, Florida. And now she is getting set to run here. She is going from one side to the other. Barely hanging on there. Now going to the second stage. Going all the way through. Flying through in midair. As she continues to move through the chain. And move alongside all the way through now to the mic drop. Trying to get through the mic drop here. Swinging back and forth. Able to do just that. As she coasts her way forward into the illustrious swivel limit, which has been the toughest of the tests here. Now the mic should be working. She goes to the swivel limit.
Bit of a difficult position. Oh.
And she falls right there. Such a tough obstacle right here.
Great effort.
We just have not been able to see executed as well because of how challenging it is.
That balance is super key, but it's so hard to maintain.
Yeah, it's so hard to maintain that balance. As now we'll see Callie Rhodes and Clara Rovart here in the preteen female section. And after that, we will see our next wave of athletes.
There will be no break. We'll be rolling
Yeah,
straight into
rolling into wave 2. As we are a little bit behind here, about 10-15 minutes behind in stage 3 small here. Callie Rhodes from Harrisburg, PA, the U.S. Northeast region. She is flying through the beginning levels of this course here.
Here she gets a bit of a break.
Able to get a bit of a break from Urban Playground. So we have a bunch of the ninjas behind us training on the training blocks.
She's also a level 10 gymnast and was second all around in Pennsylvania.
Great job right there, but not able to get through. That's going to be the end of Callie's run.
Good effort from Callie.
And now we will move on to our final competitor here in wave 1. It's going to be Clara Rovart. And Clara getting ready to run here. As Ninja Works still not updated yet.
And she's off.
It's Clara Rovart running. We just don't have an update yet.
Makes the first jump. It's the second. Only one more for her first break. And she's got it.
Great jump. Clara is now updated from Ankeny, Iowa. She is off and running here onto the next obstacle through the chain links.
Makes the dismount.
Now onto the mic drop.
This obstacle requires athletes to pull it out after they've and then use it to swing to the bar, which she's managed to do successfully.
Now she has another break.
Running out of time, has to quickly make the switch.
And she's able to make the switch just in the nick of time, but that switch not fast enough. So that's going to be the end of her run. See a replay from her run right here. That's Clara running through the course very nicely. And now we will see our first athlete here of Wave 2, Lily Alvarez Bedoya. Lily is coached by Will Paratuka. Tough name to pronounce. It's okay, Justino Ricchini, which is my name. I bet nobody could pronounce if they just saw it right off first glance. So
Maybe not.
names are challenging no matter
Names are
what.
challenging.
As Lily moving through.
Great start to the run.
Moving along nicely right here. She liked watching the Ninja Kids in A&W as a kid. Great inspiration for a lot of our athletes here.
For sure.
And she trains out of Ultimate Ninja in St. Louis. She is from Baldwin, Missouri, the St. Louis metro area.
It seems like she's also a big dancer as she makes her way to the mic drop.
And makes her way across. And makes her way through.
Oh,
As she goes across. Lily Alvarez now going to the elusive and very challenging swivel limit, which has tripped up our athletes here today a lot. She's able to make the first jump. We're in wave 2 here, right away of the competition. She's able to make that first jump, but it's that second and third jump that are really challenging on the swivel limit, especially that third one where you have to jump across.
Kind of pivoting in the wrong direction.
She has to move that bar across and under the pole and not able to go through there. Great run right there by Lily Alvarez Bedoya. And now we will see Alejandra Keeley, coached by David Kavanaugh. Alejandra, nickname Ollie from TA Fitness in Weymouth, Massachusetts. She is from Hingham, Massachusetts. Trains out of Weymouth. And she is getting set here to start.
And off she goes.
Yep, off she goes here. And Ali moving forward. Great start right here, getting some big air on the course. Improving how strong she is early from the gate. Now she is moving through the chain links. And she is going through the chain link right now. Through the chain link and across.
Getting some chalk, help with the grip.
Yeah, a lot of, there's been some athletes that have gotten chalk on their break because of the timer. Others have gotten it right here before they go across. And Ali electing for that option. Gabrielle Lidica right now with the quickest time in the first place position here. Still nobody across as...
Having some difficulty getting up on the bar for that height.
Yeah, Ollie having some difficulty. She's able to do it though. Trapeze style.
To get off.
And she's not going to get off in time.
Unfortunately not getting off in time.
So that's unfortunate there for Ollie Kelly,
Great
or
effort.
Keeley, and that's going to be the end of her run right there. And Ollie is done, and now we will have Maggie Kaplinger from High Ridge, Missouri, up next. Welcome back.
All right, Aiden's back.
Yeah, Aiden's back after getting his coat,
A little breeze in here.
his puffer.
Oh,
Looks like it's winter in here with all the coats I see.
You're not wrong, man.
You know, I mean, I'm not here all day, so I haven't been as cold. I've been here all day before, so.
I literally put it on while I was outside, and I was just burning.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I was, since I'm from Pittsburgh, it's like super cold so long during the year. So once it finally gets warm, I literally do not take shorts off, like the entire time.
Valid, bro.
Yeah.
We got Maggie Kaplinger. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Maggie Kaplinger. Oh, Missouri.
Missouri. All right, she's from High Ridge, Missouri, and she is 12 years old.
Yeah, I'm not sure where High Ridge, Missouri is located at. Should be maybe by St. Louis, but again, I'm not sure. As she moves through the course right now on the chain link. Moving her way across.
Great job at it, too. Not
Yeah.
going too slow, not going too fast. Seen a lot of people clear out on the chain link earlier and minor mistakes on the stables. But looks like she's not trying to make any mistakes here.
Yeah, she's not trying to make any mistake, and she's doing a good job right now. The problem is not this obstacle right here, the mic drop. The problem is the obstacle afterwards which is the swivel limit.
Definitely one of the biggest obstacle and issues that we saw today, and I'm sure our competitors can all agree that they've had the most trouble on that one.
Yeah, it has been a beast out there on the course. It's been unforgiving. It's just been really savagery out there, as there's been no room for error for any of our competitors, as Maggie now trying to test her luck with it.
Also try to use these to lock it in over there. Launching the first one pretty easy.
And we have one more wave here, or two more waves, I should say. But after the second wave, we should have about a 5-minute break before moving on to the quick wave 3. And after that, in about an hour and a half or so, we will move our way across to the female division for the Masters Female, which is age 40 plus.
Maggie takes that second one pretty easy.
And this is the key here, making that transition.
This will show us if it's break it or break it.
Now she's not able to. Such a tough obstacle right there. Great run for Maggie, who will be done right there. And Maggie has been absolutely tremendous here. And now we'll move forward to Rose Ali Basque from Quebec City, Laval, Quebec.
To be honest, guys, I didn't know where that's at.
Yeah,
No
that
idea
is.
what that was.
Yeah, that's Laval, Quebec, from Canada. Eh? The Great North.
And she is off.
So
Making her way quickly up the vertebrae onto the stables.
the French Canadian now moving through.
She's not trying to waste any time on these little obstacles.
No,
She's
she
making
is
it
moving
straight to
right
the fifth
now.
one. Yeah, no time being wasted.
Yeah, she is moving right now.
As she clears the third obstacle.
She is absolutely moving right now.
Yeah.
And sometimes that can come back to bite you. We'll see if it does here. I mean, right now she's flying all the way through the first few stages.
She didn't broke a sweat on these first 3 stages.
Again, showing that that fifth obstacle has been the real crutch here. It hasn't been these first 4, maybe wasting the energy of our competitors. It's been after the fact that it's really been the time wasters.
Maybe that's the tip, not to waste too much energy on these early obstacles and just fly through them. And then after you clear.
Oh, and she's going right into it.
No break at all, yeah. And after you clear this one, maybe start using that time on the other obstacles later on.
And adrenaline is one of the biggest factors in so much sports and so many competitions.
That can make or break you, honestly.
Yeah, and right now the adrenaline potentially going to make or break Rose Ali Bass' run here as she tries to get through. And she's able to connect it.
Yeah.
Yep, she's on it. Now she just has to go across, and again, that fatigue settling in now. Adrenaline only taking you about as far as it can. She tries to reach for it. An aggressive run right there from Rose Ali Bass. But that aggressiveness puts her in the first place spot, I believe. Yes, it does, as she gets 5 points right there.
Great job from Rose. I want to say that lactic acid really starts to go into the second one of the
swivel, yeah.
Yeah, swivels. And she really starts to feel that burn in her arms. That's why it's so difficult to get to that third block on there.
And now we will see our next athlete competing here, Suzik Riddle.
You see that Rose, one of the first ones to try to skip straight through and not even go to that third block, skip straight to the next obstacle. That could be the key.
And now Suzik is from Houston, Texas.
Looks like she started in 2019, her favorite form as a full course. So this is not really her forte, but it's not really anybody's forte, for being honest.
Yeah, it's been a tough course nonetheless. You got to kind of get through it however you can.
She loves to sing, dance, and act. She's even recorded a couple of songs.
Wow.
Yeah. She's a world record in the Ninja and has competed in the Guinness Book of World Records in Italy.
Wow, so she
That's
does
really
a lot
cool.
of daredevil tasks.
Yeah, really, really cool.
And this is another one of those trying to conquer the beast that is Stage 3 Small. As now she is moving across here on the chain link. Riddle moving through nicely right now. As she tries to propel herself, and she's able to do just that. Now here comes the tough part of the course, the mic drop and the swivel. These two portions of the course are really challenging for all of our athletes. They pushed everybody to the brink. And Susie Q moving her way through. And all the way across now. Now waiting for the start of the swivel. Now she's on the swivel limit, trying to push herself past those boundaries that have been set before her. She's through the first two now, trying to reach for the third, and she's not able to grab it.
Yeah. Another great run. It's just a great run, followed by a great run, but it's just like I said, that swivel limit is ferocious and it's vicious and it's unforgivable.
And Susie's run is over, and now we will see Raya Yurko from Albany, New York. I was at Albany, New York in April when I was working at an event there. And Albany, New York, great city in New York and upstate New York. As we get set here for the run. As Rose moving her, or excuse me, Raya moving her way through. And Raya Yurko moving her way across. Such a difficult obstacle to go across and through. As now Raya moving her way through.
Oh, I'm back. Every time, every single time.
Every time we gotta come back, you gotta fix the mic.
Okay.
As Raya Yurka now moving her way through. And all the way up she goes. Able to make great balance right there. As she now did not get off the ridge in time. That's going to be the end of her run. Great run right there, though, as we look at the replay here after she maneuvered her way up the bar, taking a little bit too much time there, made the difference. And now we have Emily Schaefer from Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, PA. As her run now beginning. As she moves her way across. Through the first couple of stages. And now over to the chain link. Moving her way across now. As she continues to push the boundaries here all the way across, moving through the chain link very nicely. And now Emily has to go over to the mic drop. She's done great work in U.S. Ninja competitions.
Looks like this is her first year of preteen, so she's probably one of the youngest ones here.
As now we have her flying across, almost hits her head there on the bar as she comes flying in. Gets some chalk before she steps off. Has a few seconds to go.
So far, she's been doing great through this obstacle course. I'll see how she does on the swivel limit.
The swivel, yep, the swivel limit. Could have a lot of names for it. The swivel conquer, the swivel difficult. I don't know.
Grip limit is what we should start calling
Yeah,
it,
grip
honestly.
limit. It's so hard to get your grip on these obstacles, especially the swivel limit. It has been the biggest test here of stage 3. As we have a locked in right now from Emily Schaefer. Getting some more chalk as she locks herself into position. Trying to make that third transition here. And trying to make that transition. Swinging back and forth. As she is going to try and jump and make it, and not going to be able to get it. A great try right there from Schaefer. Moves herself into the second spot on the podium. Tied with 5 points, just a little bit slower of a time as we look at the replay of her run. And now we have Nia Scott. Nia Scott from Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Town that is 5 minutes from my house. Back home. Long ways away from here, about 6.5 hour drive. As Nia Scott looking to propel herself forward. It's her 8th season in Tier 1 competitions. She is moving through nicely right now. All the way across to the chain link. And able to finesse her way across. 38 seconds to the 4th obstacle. There's been a lot of quick times here for Coach Steve Leppo. Trying to swing her way across to the mic drop. Great work as she gets started right away on the elusive and difficult swivel limit. She's able to hook herself across to the first one. Now maneuvering to number 2. As she's going one-handed right now. A great run so far here. She's kind of getting stuck now behind. As she's going to hook herself on here. Moving across, good time. And almost able to hit that ledge. In the 5th place spot now for Nia Scott. A great run from her. The Pennsylvania Pittsburgh kids moving all the way up the board to the top 5 here in wave number 2. As Rose Ali Bass from Canada is the winner right now as we move forward here in stage 2. She is the current leader on the leaderboard. We have our Next athlete here, running the gold level 3 runner, Emmeline Arledge. Evelyn, coached by Autumn Harrington from West Yarmouth, Massachusetts. "11 years of age. And she is here moving forward in the World Ninja League Championships. All these athletes qualified for Stage 3. So they had great runs in Stages 1 and 2 the last couple of days of competition. As we are here on Saturday from the Greensboro Coliseum. And Emmeline doing a great job right here. Working through the course at a great pace. She's able to get all the way across now to level 5. What'd you call it before? The grip machine or something? It's grip limit. That's what the name of it should be called. With how tough it is to grip on. You gotta swivel that bar around. Now from number 1 to number 2. As the next swivel moved. And she's got it locked. Emmeline locking it together. 11 years old. As she's got to go through the 3rd level here, trying to grab onto the ledge and not able to do so. Such a difficult part of the course. As we look at the replay here of Emmeline. Great run. And now we will see our next athlete here. It's a tough name. Cleo Penaluna Lassard. Penaluna Lassard.
Looks like she is 12 years old and she's from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York, one of the 5 boroughs that celebrated the Knicks championship a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I was just in New York last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For the championship whenever they won?
Yeah, I was there for game 4, I want to say.
Game 4? Yeah, there you go. That would have been a crazy game to be there. I'm sure the city was crazy.
You're telling me. Everybody ran out to the streets. It gets hectic down there.
Yeah. And now we are here for her run on the 3rd level for the World Ninja League Championships. She is wheeling and dealing right here. And moving right now, right along nicely, nice and smooth. As she swings back and forth. Onto the mic drop. 1 minute and 18 seconds on her timer right now. As she jumps her way forward. And Cleo from the Brooklyn Ninja Academy, coached by Sebastian Ramos, not able to get through. Great run from her. As now we will see our next athlete, Sydney Bachta, or Bachta.
From Wilmette, Illinois?
Yeah, Wilmette, Illinois.
Perfect.
Champion level 4 runner here. A lot of great talent here in Stage 3. Obviously, these athletes had to get through the first 2 stages to make it all the way through to here. As now we have Sydney moving her way through the first 2 stages, all the way now to the 3rd, the chain link. And she is doing a great job through the chain link right now.
What are we down to 16 more people in our second to last wave?
16 to last people in our second to last wave.
Preteen females, okay. Let's see if anybody can get this stage completed, this course completed today.
Yeah, it's been very tough to get past even level 5. I mean, it's really just been that level that has tripped up so many people.
So I wonder if they know that if they make it past level 5, they automatically go in the first place runnings.
Yeah.
Has made it past there.
Yeah, you make it past level 5, you get more points, and you're automatically put into first place on the leaderboard. So for these athletes, it's more about how they conquer this obstacle, because right now through a minute 14, the first 4 have just kind of been chalk for a lot of these athletes making it through. And now on to that stage. The grip limit, the swivel limit, the bane of a lot of these athletes' existence here today, just because of the fact of how difficult it's been. As now she moves her way across to the second. And this has been a difficult swivel to move, because you got to move it right into the hook, exhausting a lot of energy here. And now moving her way back across. It has been very difficult. Now she's stuck here as she tries to make that move across. And not able to grab a hold of it right there. That transition from 2 to 3 has just been really difficult for a lot of these athletes here. As now we'll see Madison Carras running here, the 11-year-old grand champion from Milford, Massachusetts. Massachusetts with a lot of athletes represented here. Great run from her. As now we move across here to our next athlete, Madison Carras. As the next runner is out right here. And Madison is flying through the beginning right here. Doing a great job now on the chain links as she moves her way through. And great work here so far. She's able to get all the way down here to the mic drop. And through the mic drop now, trying to get across to the 5th obstacle. And now Maddie onto the elusive 5th obstacle here. It has been difficult to say the least. There has not been much room for air, much more room for wiggle room, as our athletes have pushed the limits and the boundaries here. And trying to move that second swivel, again, a very difficult task. As we move here, march forward. She's spinning her way around. As she's got to hook it, and she's got it. She gets it right there. She hooks it on. Getting some more chalk. 2 minutes on the clock. And the next runner off here.
She holds on.
She's able to hold on right there. And gets all the way across.
Our first competitor of the day to make it past the swivel.
And Maddie Carras now all the way across. as she's able to get through the next obstacle as well, all the way to the cliffhanger. Now Maddie Kuros taking her time as she goes on to the cliffhanger, the 7th of 8 obstacles. And Maddie Kuros making her way through nicely here, as she's got to make the jump across, and she's able to make that jump. And Maddie Kuros now onto the 8th obstacle here. The first athlete we have seen at either stage here today through multiple waves.
Maddie is doing a great job conserving her energy to make it past these next these last 2 obstacles.
And now trying to get through the wagon wheel here. And goes across the first prong. Through the first level of the wagon wheel. Gets to the second one. And now she needs one more. And able to get one more. Now all she needs is the dismount, and she hits the buzzer. What a run right there from Maddie Kuros, who is our first athlete to complete the course here. What a run.
Great job from Maddie.
And Maddie Kuros, unbelievable run right there.
Unbelievable. Conserving that energy to go through the last portion, she made it look really easy, honestly.
Tremendous work right there from her.
That puts Maddie in first place with nobody else has completed the course.
And now we have our next athlete here, Adeline Massey. So the blueprint now out on how to get through this course, and it was a great job right there. That 5th obstacle was the most elusive right there for her to get through. It seemed like 6, 7, and 8 weren't as bad.
Yeah, it looks like after you get past that last middle obstacle, it's free runs to the end.
Yeah, free runs to the end indeed.
Adeline's making these chain links pretty easy.
As she's continuing to move her way across and move her way through. Adeline. As now she's moving her way across. And a great run right here so far from Adeline Massey. Jay Lewis is her coach. Minute 22 on the clock right here. She gets to the 5th obstacle and not able to get through right there. That'll be the end of her run as we take another look at the run from earlier of our finisher, Madison Kuros. And now we have, Ellie Beluia, or
Ellie Beluia, I don't want to butcher that, but yeah.
Ellie Beluia.
From Carver, Massachusetts.
Carver, Massachusetts. As she moves forward here, we have 13 athletes to go.
If anybody needs a date or two, please submit that now. That is for Masters Females over at stage 2. Please get your last video reviews in now. Thank you.
As now we will take a look at Ellie's run as she moves her way through the course. Ellie doing great job so far as she moves through. Going to be tough to beat what Madison Kuros was able to do, as she was able to get the entire way across the course. As now Ellie and the rest of the competitors here in this preteen female wave trying to just match that energy and go for bar here as they finish. Ellie now moving her way across. And now she is moving her way through the 5th obstacle, the swivel limit, as she continues to make her way across here the course.
Takes a second, some chalk from her coach before she makes the most difficult obstacle on this course.
Yeah, this is a very difficult obstacle.
Really just the transition from this to the 5th stage.
Yeah, it's such a tough obstacle, to say the least, like you said. And she's not able to make the jump right there.
Try to do.
Great job right there from Ellie getting to that 4 spot.
I'm starting to see a lot of more competitors trying a new strat to just skip it completely and make their way to the next obstacle instead of taking the easy route.
And now we will see Ava Hortzman from St. Petersburg, Florida. And now a good start here.
Yeah, great start here from Ava Horseman. Looks like she.
And she's not able to get through right there. She goes down. And that's going to be the end of Ava Horseman's run there. Not able to get through. And now we will see Zoe Lopiccolo.
Looks like Zoe's from Depew, New York. And she's 11 years old this season.
And Zoe getting ready to go here. And she's ready to start.
And Zoe is off.
Zoe is off and running.
Zoe is swinging through this.
Yeah, she's swinging through and doing great work so far.
Not taking any time to rest or waste her energy or endurance.
That is key right here.
Arrives in the next checkpoint.
And Zoe doing a great job. So we have our next athlete cheering right here. The bunch of athletes behind us for our next competitor. And Zoe getting ready to go here.
Zoe looks like Zoe's locked in the first one a little bit. See if she'll make it to the second one and lock that one in too.
Yeah, this is going to be tough right here. As she tries to get through that 5th stage, the 5th and elusive stage, like we said before.
So she's locked in that second one.
First runner will go in a few minutes. That is for wave 2 of Masters Female.
There is her first just barely slipped. She was trying to get her. I think her coach is telling her to get that first hand on there first before she moves both hands over there. So she can't grab that grip.
Yeah, it's hard to grab that grip right here. She tries to move forward, tries to go for that grip, not able to. As that is going to be the end of Zoe's run.
You definitely don't want to waste too much time on that second block, trying to decide if you're going to skip the third one completely or if you're going to.
Now we're going to see Saya Blanchard from Brooklyn, New York. U.S. Northeast region competitor, 12 years old this season.
Saya's getting off to a really good start.
As she's continuing to move on, her cheering section right next to her as they move down the line as she moves forward.
Looks like they'll follow her all the way around as she's making through these staples look pretty easy.
Yeah, making these first parts look very easy here is Saya.
And onto the hang link she goes.
As she is continuing to move through this course with dexterity and patience. Saya moving really well. And that's going to be the going through her run here as she moves her way forward into the mic drop section.
Saya's making this mic drop look pretty easy, trying to dismount it from the top to make her way to the next obstacle.
And she's not able to get through and across.
Great try from Saya.
Great try right there from Saya. And now we'll see Akira Holmes from Morristown, New Jersey. And Akira Holmes trying to move her way forward here. And now we have our next competitor here running.
Akira Holmes from Morristown, New Jersey. This is the most challenging obstacle type is foot dexterity. Not a lot of that going around here. So she started in 2022. And her favorite obstacle type is moving with obstacles.
Yeah, she likes moving with obstacles, and her favorite skill is cane tech. And she continues to move through this course.
Why is it tilted?
As she's moving through the third level.
Why is my camera tilted?
As it looks like that's camera 2 tilted over there. It looks like maybe somebody hit it as it moved forward. As now we are moving across here to the mic drop. As that is going to be another run on the mic drop. And right now, Akira going through the mic drop. Great work so far from her. And it is going to be another clear here onto the 5th stage. As she is moving along here nicely as we go through the stages of the course here.
Looks like Akira's friends know her as Kiki or Killer Kiwi.
There you
started
go.
doing Ninja Hampton Ninja Academy in 2022.
And we're down to our final 10 contestants here, along with Akira. And Akira not able to move through there. Take a look at her replay right here on her run as she was able to get across. And now we have Nala Jackson from Congers, New York. And Nala from New York getting set here to
That's
take
good,
on this competition.
I want to say it was, yeah, I want to say it was deeper in, but I think that's the best.
And right now, she will continue to move through this course.
Yeah, Nyla Jackson.
Yeah, Nyla Jackson moving through right now. She wants to be a vet, animal rescuer, and stunt double. I think it's going to be hard to be all three of those at once.
Looks like her special skills are fast balance transitions, huge power, being cool under pressure.
And now she is moving forward nicely here.
Hope that her personal motto, few words, more movement, really helps her out in this course.
She is moving right now through the...
She lost that first one in very easy.
Yeah,
On to the second one.
able to lock that in. As she's moving along forward here. And now we have 9 more athletes here to go. So Nala Jeans Jackson moving her way through. As she's now trying to get through that jump on stage number 5. And not able to grab it right there. Great work right there from her. That's going to be the end of her run. So look at the replay here. So we have one more wave here, I believe, right? So one more wave after this one. And then we got one more athlete here that's starting up. It's going to be for 8 more here in this wave. Sophia Guai. Sophia Guai ready to start here as she's moving through the beginning levels of the stages. She's stuck right here on the course. And she's got to get off and does not get off in time. So that's going to be the end of Sophia's run. That's going to be the end of her run as now we see Juliana Luongo.
From Norwalk, Kentucky. Connecticut, sorry about that.
CT, so, you know, I mean.
I got confused.
Yeah, it's all right.
We all make mistakes, guys.
Exactly. Kentucky, the Bluegrass State. Connecticut, I'm not sure what state they are. I'm not sure.
And Juliana's off. Good start from her as she makes her way to the stables.
Champion level 2. As we move through here, nicely does it here as we continue to pursue and push.
Oh.
But she was not able to get through.
Looks like Juliana trying to move a little bit too fast on that transition from the staples to the...
And that's going to be the end of her run right there. As now we will see moving forward after Juliana is Francis Nix from Rentham, Massachusetts. 6 more athletes here to go. Caitlin Bergstrom coaching 2 of her final 6 athletes.
When Francis not doing ninja, she's playing football, fishing, or playing her electric guitar.
Wow. 5th year at Worlds. She's been here since she was 7 years old. And trying to move through like a veteran here as she is off to a great start. And it is a good run so far from her as she continues to move forward onto the mic drop.
Nice, Fran.
And a great run so
Right there.
far.
Doesn't take a second on that one to go to the next one.
As she goes to the next one, moving her way through.
There you go. There you go, Freddie. She blocks in that second one as she makes her way to the third block of the.
She's not able to get across there.
Starting to see some of our competitors take a different strategy and just skipping that third block completely.
Great run though nonetheless, as she's not able to grab a hold of that final mark. Fist bumps with her coach. As now we will see Shannon Katz from Israel.
Looks like we are down to the last 5 runners, at least in this wave of preteen females.
Yeah, we'll have a 5-minute break and then we'll have a short wave, very short wave coming up in our final contestants. And those contestants in wave 3 trying to outlast what Madison Kubas was able to do, and that is complete the course. So it would take somebody completing the course, but also completing it under 3 minutes and 43 seconds. So that is the threshold right now, but Sharon not able to hold on right there and grab a hold of the second obstacle. Great run though, nonetheless from her. And that is going to be the end of her run as we go to Avia Henkel from Clearwater, Florida.
Obstacle type is generating swing. A lot of swinging around, a little bit of swinging in this one, a little bit. Looks like she's 12 years old and has been since 2023.
And we got a few more. And Ava now moving through nicely as she gets all the way to the chain link.
Looks like Ava, in addition to doing ninja, she also plays piano and violin.
Interesting.
Very nice.
Some musical instruments alongside as she moves across. Going across now to the mic drop. Trying to generate some swing here, and she's able to do just that. Move her way across now to the 5th obstacle on this course. And all the way across to the swivel limit. Trying to swivel across and get a successful run here, and she's not able to get through there. Great work from her, as that is going to be the end of her run. So we will now see Kai Irwin from Seminole, Florida. She was a part of the same team as our last competitor, coached by Caitlin Bergstrom, the same woman. She's 11 and enjoys doing ninja because of the uncertainty of it. There you go, the uncertainty aspect, obviously a big key. You never know what you're going to get. And Caitlin moving forward nicely here. Kai, excuse me.
Looks like a lot of our competitors have a lot of different hobbies. Other than ninja, Kai enjoys horse riding, tumbling, hiking, and art.
Yeah, that's a lot of different hobbies right there.
Looks like the most challenging obstacle type is climbing. I don't think she has to do much climbing on this one, so it should be a little easier for her.
Yeah, not a ton of climbing here except that first level, which would have been the most toughest climb here.
Vertebrae, but even the vertebrae is that difficult to climb. We started off and most of our competitors clear it quite easily.
And right now, Kai moving her way through the course. Nice and smooth. As we move our way across. She's able to move her way through. On to the fifth and toughest obstacle here. She's moving along this fifth obstacle with plenty of pace.
You got it. You got this. Go the other way.
And now she's going to have to spin her way around.
Using that ledge, trying to create some momentum to spin herself
There you go.
around. And she hits the second one. So this one, majority of our competitors go down. Let's see if she can make her hand, she can get her like grip onto this one.
Yeah, we'll see if she's able to get her grip onto this one here as we move forward. And she's not able to get through there. Great work from Kai.
Amazing.
That was the end of her run there. And now we have Lenore Gringot from Kiryat Anu Center in Israel. And she has started Ninja at a young age and never stopped training. 11 years old from Israel. Making her way across the pond to the United States to compete here at the World Ninja League. As she moves her way through. And she's not able to get through, falling down. And we have one more athlete here to go. Madison Kuros still leading as Sage Larson is our last runner. With one wave to go, Madison Kuros with the fastest run, as well as finishing the course. So Rose Ali Basque in second place with Francis Nix, Nala Jackson in the 3 and 4 spots. And now Sage Larson trying to go across, and she's not able to get through. Unfortunate fall right there. That is going to end this section right here with Madison Kubas leading here, as we will step aside for a quick break here for 5 minutes.
Attention all parents, athletes, and coaches of the elite female division. Your award ceremony will happen at 6 p.m. That is in about 12 minutes. The elite female award ceremony will take place
Welcome back here as we have action here from the third wave of the Preteen Female division. My apologies earlier when I was on the air. I said that it was going to be a relatively quick wave, but we have 27 athletes competing here in this wave as we have our next. We'll take a look at the World Championship leaderboard here from the Preteen Female division. So the last 6 athletes here in this division all were able to make it through the first 2 stages. So those 6 athletes at the end of this wave have a chance to become world champion if they make it through automatically. The others have to work through the time aspect and the completion, but right now it wouldn't matter because Madison Kuros is the, fastest runner right now. As we make our way through the competition here. Wave 3 Preteen Female getting underway here from the friendly confines of the Greensboro Coliseum. And it's very warm outside, but it's cold inside. As my Pennsylvania body obviously not as affected by the cold because of how cold it was this winter, but I mean it still is pretty cold in here for the amount of hours you're in here. The live stream team, you guys have been here for a lot longer than I have, so you're used to kind of putting on that coat every day when you go into work. As now we have Zoe on to the 5th obstacle here. She competes through Rock City Ninja. And Zoe trying to make her way through here. Through the first couple of obstacles here. They gotta kick that mic into gear every time. As she tries to get across, and she does.
Nice.
Now she just has to get that jump.
Now this jump has been a difficult place for a lot
Now,
of our
whenever
contestants so far.
whenever Madison got the jump, she was able to have a lot of success here. And not able to get the jump right there is Zoe.
Great attempt though.
Yeah, great run right there. So we will now see Evie Wozniak running here. Evie Wozniak.
Coached by Danny O'Donnell.
She's from Long Grove, Illinois. Excited to go for her run right here.
Makes the first obstacle and first jump onto.
Want to make that first jump as she moves forward. Time is of the essence here for a lot of these athletes, even if they do want to complete the course. Got to complete it in under 3 minutes and 43 seconds to pass Madison Kuros' time. Madison Kuros has been a tremendous athlete here so far. The story of the day as the lone competitor to complete the course. As now we have Wozniak running through on the 3rd obstacle here, the chain link, able to complete it. And completes the chain link now, moving across to the mic drop. Swinging her body back and forth as she goes for that mic drop.
Having to pull it out and then swing it.
Yeah, pulls it down, then swinging with it. And able to swing all the way up here. And now that is the end of the 4th obstacle right there. She goes on to the 5th. Moving her way on through here now.
The most challenging of the course so far.
Yep, the most challenging obstacle of the course here so far today. As she's trying to make her way through here.
Makes the transition.
All the way across, makes the transition through. And not able to go through there. That last move, very difficult there from Evie Wozniak. And that is the end of her run. As Aiden's back on the mic. Aiden lost his jacket.
Yeah, I do some handy dandy, you know what I'm saying, some manly business.
Manly business, and had to, you know, fix the course here as we have the Masters Female going up after this on Stage Street Tall. Had to, you know, ditch the coat.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Ace Nichols.
Ace Nichols.
Yeah.
Thought it was Ava. Ace Nichols moving through here. From Town and Country, Missouri. It's a fun name right there.
Age 12 for the season. From St. Louis.
She's moving forward now on the links. Making her way through the course. As 55 seconds have came and went. And now on the mic drop, the fast and furious jump there to move through. And now we are on number 5 as Aiden left his phone back at the rig setup where he was. So now Ace moving her way through. Across obstacle number 5, locks it in. And here goes Ace Nichols.
This is a critical point.
And now she's gonna have to swing her body over and tries to reach for it, not able to. Great move right there. Great touch on that one, and that is going to be the end of Ace Nichols' run. And that is the end for her. As we move on now to Kaylee Brown.
From Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Hopkinton?
Yeah, Hopkinton, Massachusetts.
She's 12 years old. And it's season tier 1, 7. Oh, 7 comps.
As she continues to move her way on here on the course. And now Kaylee making her way through all the way across to the 4th obstacle, the mic drop. Now it's a big opportunity here to move forward in the limelight. And now 57 seconds on the clock as she moves her way forward. Kaylee Brown, as a member of the last wave here in the preteen female division, in wave number 3 of the course. And now we have 23 athletes to go, 24 actually here in the preteen female division, as Kaylee Brown on wave number, or obstacle number 5 here. As she reaches down, just grabs the chalk there.
Got a little chalk maybe in her coach's eye. Well, I think that's why she's
stealing it out of her hand as she tries to make that move across. Trying to meticulously make that move over. Has to swing your body back and forth while also moving around and not able to make that move.
amazing run by Kaylee. I'm trying to think of maybe going to the third block is the move instead of trying to skip it.
Yeah, it might
The only
be.
person that completed it went straight onto it instead of skipping by it. But after her, we've seen a lot of more competitors trying to skip over it completely to
And
save
now we
their
have
endurance and stuff.
CC Angle running here, Coach Sam Leahy. Yeah, I apologize because, I mean, I thought this wave would be shorter than the other ones with the time scheduled to end at 6:02, but all 3 waves were about the same.
Yeah,
I mean, they're all about
27
27 competitors, yeah.
As long as we get them all in, man, I don't mind at all. She's from Reading, Massachusetts, 12 years old, and it's her 20th comp.
20th season at the Tier 1 level. As CC moving back and forth on the seesaw. Great move right there.
Right past, not taking any time, just take a second and breathe.
Yeah, she's using a technique we saw earlier where it was just like go, go, go. Don't even wait for the rest as she makes a quick stop for the chalk.
And I think that may honestly be the move, taking no breaks or being hesitant.
Yeah.
You see when they get hesitant on that second block on the swivel, they start to get hesitant, they wait,
And now
their arms get tired and they're done.
She's taking the approach that we saw from Kuros earlier.
Yeah, running straight through this obstacle like it's nothing.
Because she knows this is one of the most difficult spots on the course. As Kuros here.
Second lock with a little bit to no issues.
Yeah, making that move right there, get some more chalk. And going to try and move her way across here. Such a difficult spot to be at, and she's able to make the move right there.
And she got her hand on the next one.
Great move. CC Angle taking the positive angles here on this course as she moves forward.
CC's now only the second one to complete the swivel.
She's now moving across onto the cliffhanger. Moving her way through the cliffhanger now and takes a break. All the way through 7. Now number 8 to go. The wagon wheel to the garage door. The last few stages here.
To make it and clear this obstacle.
Able to get the first jump. Now needs another one. And she's able to get that one as well. And onto the podium. The second runner to cross the finish line, and she does it in a minute and 40 seconds faster than Madison Kuros did. So she jumps flying 2 minutes and 3 seconds on that run to the podium. What a run right there by CC Angle.
Amazing run from CC. She came straight through the first 4 obstacles, didn't take any time off, and just flew through the rest of it like it was nothing.
Great job right there from CC Angle. Super positive and strong run right there.
On to our next competitor, Francesca Di Leonardo.
Yeah, Francesca Di Leonardo.
She's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She's 12 years old. She has a very passionate love about avocados.
Oh, wow, okay.
She wears her avocado socks every single day.
I'm trying to see if I see avocado socks on right now then, since she says that in her bio. I don't know. I can't tell from here. We'll have to get a check on that after she's done.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe they're the short ones.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They could be short ones. Yeah. She's running in this course right now. Coached by Mike Michako. That's fitting with the last name Chaco, with how much chalk's used on this course. And Francesca, the 12-year-old from Pittsburgh, moving very nicely along the course right now. And she is able to get down and across to the 5th level of this course. 5th obstacle here. And again, all these competitors now, it's an even bigger target on their backs because of the fact that CC Angle ran in 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That's a blistering pace that many athletes have not been able to keep up with. And it is now Francesca's turn on that 5th obstacle, the swivel limit. And the swivel limit, such a difficult obstacle.
You don't want to get stuck in this position where you're turning the opposite way towards the. Oh, guess I was wrong. She hooks that second one, going the opposite way. We haven't seen any other competitors go that way.
And now we have Francesca trying to get through here.
Taking a second to go as much talk as she can before she takes one of the hardest obstacle of this course, getting that transition from the swivel to the next block.
And she's trying to get that swivel transition there. As she's trying to test out whether or not she'll go across. And tries to reach for it. Not able to do so.
Seems like when the competitors are waiting and getting hesitant, they're running out of endurance in their arms. And that lactic acid is really coming in to affect their, and then it's too late at that point to try to jump to the second one and skip completely the first block.
Take a look at the replay from CC Angle. As we have 20 competitors to go, and then in about a half an hour we will be over at the Masters Female final runs as check-in starts to begin for that. Not a ton of athletes over there for that final section, as we have the final works here. Final 20 athletes are going to be competing, as it's now Iris Follader. Iris from Houston, Texas. She has done a great job so far on this course at making sure that everything is following under her control. And Iris now moving her way through the chain links. Now she's moving across the mic drop. Taking her time patiently, making sure she makes the correct read. As she swivels back and forth, approaching that swivel limit. And now Iris Follader. Trying to go through that fifth level here. She's sitting on that level right now.
On that second block of the swivel limit. Let's see if she can make it to the third one.
We'll see if she can make it across to the third swivel.
And like we've seen from the only two competitors that have passed, after you make it past that third swivel, the rest of the,
Not as much, but a great effort right there.
Amazing effort from Iris. Like I was saying, we've seen from the only two competitors that complete the course, after you make it past the third swivel, the rest of the course is pretty much easy. You know what I'm saying? Free runs against basic, very basic obstacles.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as you have to get past those first couple of obstacles. Skylar Janey, our 20th athlete here left. About 33% done with the athletes here in wave 3. And the final 6, all in contention for that elusive world champion title. But right now it is CC Angle's title to lose, as she has been on fire. If any of those 6 athletes finish, they will jump her in the standings. But as of now, she's sitting alone at the mountaintop.
What's your time again?
2:03.78 and 3:34.23 for Madison Kuros, who's now in the second place podium position. And then way back when, Rose Ali Bass, who only ran it in 1:37 to her 5th obstacle. She is in 3rd place because of the speed factor there. And we thought she was going to be in the lead here moving into stage 3, but the 2 competitors that made it all the way through said otherwise.
Yeah, I definitely did. I could have agreed with you and said I wasn't expecting anybody to really complete this.
No.
The way it was looking, the first 40 people, maybe.
No, I did not expect anybody to complete this. As right now we have Skylar working her way through on stage, or on obstacle 5. Getting some chalk from her coach, one-handed chalk.
We have Skylar that
She's
made
able to
third
get
person,
through, yeah.
Ah,
Oh, not able to get all the way across, though. Skylar Janey, a great run there.
amazing one. She's only off, what, 4th person to be able to hold on to that?
Yeah, she's only a fourth person to get a hold of that.
Like I said before, the first 2 people that were able to at least stay on there for a second made it all the way across and completed the course.
And now we have Liliana Solano from Bennington, Nebraska.
She's 11 years old, and this is her 10th year.
Yep, her 10th year doing Ninja. Or, no, 10th season tier doing Ninja.
Yeah.
Didn't mean 10th year, it's been a long day. As we wait for her run to start here. And now we have our next athlete off and running, Liliana.
Liliana went through stables pretty fast. Went to the chain leaks.
She's able to reset herself there. And move her way across. Liliana doing a great job here so far. Moving her way across this course as swiftly as she can. Swiftly does it for her. She's able to make her way across to the mic drop. Great job right there from her to be able to propel herself upwards.
Amazing speed from Liliana.
Yeah, minute 7 seconds now through to the 5th obstacle. Now that grip strength really plays a factor here. As right now Liliana trying to make her way through.
Trying to lock in that second one.
They're trying to lock it in.
Maybe not fully, but she's on there at least. She's taking a second to shake out her arms, maybe get some more chalk before trying third block of this. I'm blanking, guys.
It's trying to get through the swivel limit right now. All the way across. And she's not able to get through right there. Great run, though, and effort by Liliana Solano. That'll be the end of her run right there. Now we will see Emma Sobal.
Emma Sobal is from Hopkins, Massachusetts. She's 11 years old, and it's her 11th comp. Her favorite format is challenge course, and while I'm saying all this, she is already off. Taking her time through the stables. This momentum. We've seen one of the people that completed the obstacle swung straight through the staples without taking any more extra kicks or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of people that have just gone kind of right into it, Aiden, and haven't really taken any breaths. But then, you know, there's been others that have really patiently went through the course, and sometimes it pays off one way, sometimes it pays off the other way, but it hasn't been, you know, a clear-cut angle because we've only had 2 athletes that, using both methods, have been able to get through stage 5. And once they got through stage 5, it was rainbows and cupcakes from there. They got all the way to the finish line. So, I mean, that's just how it works here.
It's really just 2 different blueprints and finding your blueprint, see if it fits you.
Yeah. 14 countries represented here at the World Ninja League Championships. I counted the flags while I was staring at them for a second just to make sure I had them right. I probably didn't even count right. No, there was 14.
Can you name them all? That's the question.
Oh, that's true. I don't think I can name them all. I know Mexico's there. I know New Zealand is there. You know, Australia's there. Canada, United States, Great Britain, Israel, Italy, Germany, Russia.
That's basically all 14, man, right there.
There's a lot right there. I don't know a couple of them right now. I think maybe Poland's one of them up there, but I don't know the flag. As back to the action as Emma Sobel is now on the 5th obstacle, the swivel limit, which I've said a million times, so it's kind of been hard to continue to pronounce it as I've looked at it.
Of the swivel limit.
Yes, on the 2nd block right now.
All she has to do is complete this one, and she'll put herself in at least on the podium.
Yeah. It'll put her on the podium if she completes it and move her ahead of Rose Ali Basque. Get her 6 points.
She's going to try to skip it too. Yeah.
And she's going to try and skip it as well. Not going to be able to get through successfully. That's going to be the end of Emma Sobel's run. And now we will see Leah Blonder. Leah Blonder from Tel Aviv, Israel. And her most challenging obstacle type is foot dexterity. And she is one of the rising young ninja athletes in Israel at 11 years old only.
And she is off. Not wasting any time getting through this.
As she is flying through the beginning of this course now.
Amazing job from her coming out of the stretch. Making her way through the chain link site. Skips the last chain link, goes straight to it. She's not taking any breaks to get any chalk or anything like that, just making it. Like I said earlier, it's just the blueprint. Are you going to go fast? Are you going to take your time? It all depends on you.
Yeah, it all depends on how you are able to handle it.
Looks like Leah's handling it pretty well. And then already locked in the first one.
And she's handling the time really well as well. 1 minute and 4 seconds here. Doing a great job as one of the rising stars in Ninja.
Great job from Leah. Locks in the second one. a minute and 20 in.
Everything in motion now.
So it takes a second to get some chalk before she takes on that third swivel limit.
Yeah, that third swivel is really hard.
I hate to sound like a broken record, but like you said, it really is.
Yeah, it really is the most difficult part.
She gets her hands on there.
And she's able to move her way through.
Is on there. Ah.
And not able to get through. Great work to get her hands on it there. Just not able to get through. And now we'll put her in 7th place on the leaderboard.
Not bad at all, Leah. Great job.
And now we have Layla Rebello from Somers, Massachusetts.
And she is off.
Layla off and running here.
She's going to be taking her time on these obstacles to make sure she doesn't take any mistakes.
Yeah, don't want to make any mistakes right here as she tries to move forward and through onto the final rounds here of the competition.
Take a second to get some chalk on this third obstacle course.
As she's moving along. She's moving along pretty well right now, Aiden, as she moves into the mic drop. And for the majority of these athletes, these first 4 obstacles have been routine.
Yeah.
And it is
First
just
4 and the last 4 pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. After it's that middle one. First 4 and then the middle 5 of the back half of the course. And the last 3 have been pretty easy. It's been number 5 that has been really tough.
Right in the middle, nevertheless. Right when they're in the middle of all their endurance and stuff like that.
Exactly, right in the middle of the tough part of the course. Yeah, she tries to make the move.
She locks in the first one without any issues. And she makes her way to the second one to lock that one in too.
Yeah, she makes her way to the second one to try and lock it in.
Really locks in that second one too. Sitting there shaking out her arms to try to get some more energy and endurance and strength in those before she takes on the third swivel limit.
Yeah, now looking at the third one here.
She goes straight down. Great job from Layla. Amazing run.
Yeah, great run right there. That'll be the end of her run as we will move from Layla to Agella Theodoridi from
Great job.
Hastings on Hudson, New York. Agella Theodori moving forward here.
Let's stick with the first name just here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Agella right here. This is it's a tough name. As Agella gets her run started here. Flying through these levels here. Now we have Agella moving forward here. Doing a great job on these competition here. In stage number 3. As we have the competitors ready to go here. All around. 15 more athletes here to go.
In the Preteen Female group.
As Agella making nice movement right here as she goes through the drops all the way across now.
Takes a second to put her legs up there to get another break. We've seen most of our competitors do this because you know the strain that's going to put on your arms. You have to save as much stamina as you possibly can.
You have to save as much stamina as possible as she moves along here. Moves across through the first level of the limit. And now trying to swivel, gets through that. That first one's been really easy for a lot of athletes. It's been the second one that's been more difficult.
Yeah, definitely more difficult. The swing, I think the momentum is pushing them one way. I think this one also angles down a lot. But she seems to have no trouble with it. Shakes out her hands. See if she can get any chalk before she, oh, and she just goes straight into it. No chalk needed.
She
to
goes
go on the
straight
third one.
into it,
She
not
does
able to
not.
hold on.
Yeah.
Great run right there.
I like the choice where she didn't stop taking any chalk there. Her arms are already tired. She's already taking enough stamina and strength out of them. She just skips it.
And now we have
Raya Lindley off. She's from Del Mar, California, and she's 11 years old. This is her 5th comp of the year. Sorry, this first. Say it for me,
fifth season at the Tier 1 level from Del Mar, California. And Rhea moving forward here nicely. And she is moving across now through the chain link.
Very quickly.
Yeah, moving across through the chain link here. Nice pace here. Nice active movement. Great agility. She moves through the final bar there. And Rhea Lindley now moving on to obstacle number 5, the quote-unquote crutch of these athletes here today. And Rhea Lindley now moving on through obstacle number 5. The limit. A lot of people consider themselves to have no limits, but this obstacle certainly has been one today. And the limitations on this obstacle are so limited that I could say that word 5 times fast. As we move through here, Rhea Lindley making great work here in progress. And she's able to get that next bar hook, the swivel. And she now has to move her way across, exhausting a lot of energy on that last try. That 203 time also seems like it's going to be hard to beat. And she's going to fall right there. Great work, but it's just going to be hard to beat that time overall. So now we have our next athlete here ready to run. Whenever our referee gets ready, Victoria Wren from Dakota Dunes, South Dakota. So from the Midwest region, South Dakota. Or I guess it says North Central, but I mean.
Yeah, I think that is Midwest.
Yeah,
so
that's Midwest.
I
mean, I think it's because they like split up the Midwest into like 3 sections, like the North Central of the country, the South Central, then the Midwest. Probably more Illinois, Indiana in the Midwest, and Missouri. I mean, there's a lot of Midwest area. As Victoria Wren gets going here.
Aside from Ninja, she loves training with her awesome coaches, Drew Nestor and Jackson Amaro. She's a competitive level 8 gymnast and plays travel soccer. She's a pro at eating crunch wraps.
Wow.
Her favorite food is lasagna. Her favorite animal is an otter. And her favorite parent is both of them, of course.
Bit of a comedian on the bio.
Clearly.
As she is ready to go here, moving forward more and more. As Victoria moving through this course very nicely. And Victoria moving forward now comfortably. And Victoria moving forward nicely. And Victoria Wren moving through nicely. The 11-year-old through the second swivel. Trying to make her way across.
Locks in that second one.
Yeah, she locks in the second swivel as she's trying to move her way across.
Takes a second to shake out those arms.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot here today, the shaking out of the arms. We have a couple of athletes in our next section, the Masters Female, getting warmed up and ready to go. As she's able to get across here, Victoria Wren, and not able to get through any further than that. Great work from her. Yep, great work. As we see Dallas Peoples from Westport, Massachusetts. And she's been tremendous through the first two stages. That's gotten her here to stage number 3. The 11-year-old. As she's moving through nicely here. Doing a good job here. She moves all the way across to the mic drop. As she tries to have a mic drop moment here on the course. Moves her way through. She's at 48 seconds as well, so I mean the time is there for her at 52 now. She's going straight into that next obstacle, the swivel limit. We've seen that before, Aiden, from a couple athletes. It's actually paid off.
Yeah, definitely has paid off. Like I said, that speed kills. Not taking any time to rest. I think that makes taking the time to rest gives you time to think, and which allows you to mess up and be hesitant about your next decision.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the slow and steady pace right there working in her favor as she begins to move all the way across. As the course rig team moving and grooving here on the final stage of the tall. And again, that one going to be very difficult for our athletes. Both the tall and the small, very difficult. The tall one, though, looking more daunting. Same obstacles, and right there, Dallas not able to get through. She had that quick start, but was a little bit indecisive on the 5th obstacle. Great run from her nonetheless. And we will now see Violet DeVoe from Norwell, Massachusetts, and DeVoe ready to run here. 11 competitors left in this stage and tier of competition. And now she is moving forward really quickly, 24 seconds. She's already on the chain link for Violet DeVoe. David Kavanaugh, her coach. I mean, right now she is absolutely coasting through the course. Great pace. At 43 seconds, she is going to fly her way across. No chalk needed here at the start. As she moves that first level across. And she locks it in on the first one. She didn't have it locked in at first. Now she has it locked in. As she's able to make that transition and jump. And able to hook in the next level right here. is Violet DeVoe. She's moving at a tremendous pace right now, Aiden. 1:22 on the clock.
She gets her hands
And not able to get through. Tried to move her hands a little bit further there. And Violet DeVoe with a great run on her time. And now we will see Capri Caldwell from Apopka, Florida. 9th season at the Tier 1 competition level. Age 12. And again, our last 6 athletes are the ones that are able to become world champions right away if they finish the course. So that'll be interesting to see from those athletes. As Capri Caldwell moving pretty well right now through the course. As Capri Caldwell doing a great job right now moving through the course. As she is moving here, as she gets some chalk from her coach, Luke Dillon. Luke Dillon training a lot of the Florida athletes that are here this weekend. Moving through nicely. She's moving at a great pace right now. And Capri doing a great job. And now she is moving along nicely here from Apopka, Florida. Moving at a great pace right here. Final 10 athletes here on the course. As right now, Capri trying to make her way through this course, not able to. And that is going to be the end of her run right there as we move from Capri Caldwell to Brielle Olson, coached by Lauren Hotchkiss. And Brielle from Magnolia, Texas. As we have our next few athletes ready to run here, getting in motion. We've got a few more athletes ready to run. And Brielle Olson starting things off here nicely. As she moves her way across. Falling down temporarily. Making great time here. Great jump right there. And we are getting ready to go here as the last 8 athletes are in contention for world champion. So right here, our next athlete that runs will be a part of the last 8 in contention for world champion. Thought it was 6, but it's 8. I might have miscounted, so. As right there, not able to get through is Brielle Olson. Great run from her nonetheless. As we see the jump from her earlier. So these last 8 athletes here in contention to move forward, as it is Erin Kennedy who's going to be the first one with the chance from the factory at Reach. She is from Wilmington, Delaware, so from the beach area, or Wilmington,
No, that's
no.
Wilmington, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, and North Carolina.
Yeah, and North
Yeah,
Carolina. Now,
I thought Wilmington, Delaware was by the beach. It's close to the beach.
I want to say it is, but I don't know if it's the beach.
No, it's not the beach, but it's like 45 minutes away from the beach area.
Yeah, you're better with geography than me, man. Definitely better.
And now she is going here alongside her coach. These next 8 athletes with a big chance here, able to cross her in world champion status. And moving through nicely right now is Erin Kennedy. CC Angle with the best time on the board. One of the 2 to finish here alongside Madison Kuros. She is moving right now through this course. Wheeling and dealing, as they say. As Erin doing a great job right here, moving through the course. Moving forward. And we have 2 that have cleared so far. 1:17 on the clock here for Erin Kennedy, who is moving through our tough obstacle right here.
Just remind me, who were the first 2 to complete it, and what were their times?
CC Angle at 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Madison Kuros at 3 minutes and 43 seconds. And now the swivel limit. Another one of those tough obstacles here that has really eaten up our competitors all day today. And not able to get through that one right there. Great run, though, from Erin Kennedy. And now our last 7 competitors here, as we have Morgan Lochner, and Lochner, as she has her pronunciation in her bio. That's really nice. Lochner lives in Eastern PA. She is from Chester Springs. And Lochner getting set and ready to go here. Getting started here. And Morgan is on her way now, competing. Great first couple of jumps right there.
Family built brand creating custom ninja obstacles and apparel for the next generation of athletes. Check out their latest obstacle designs, exclusive merch, and see what it means to truly define your strong.
Great run from her so far. As she is flying, she's flying through this course all the way across very quickly. Now we have minute 26 on the clock here. A lot of athletes have come and gone here today. Lochner right now trying to finish the course.
Getting her hands across there. And she's on.
And now she's able to latch on. Great job from Morgan Lochner.
Amazing job from Morgan.
Amazing job, and now she is on to the third place spot in the leaderboard. Needing to get through these next two obstacles to put herself in that first Tier 1 position.
Not wasting any time on these.
And if she's able to get through, she has a chance to become the world champion. Here from the Greensboro Coliseum now through 7.
Morgan's not wasting any time getting through these.
One more level to go here. As she starts with that switch grip, goes across the first level. Now trying to get through the next one. Able to do that. And now needing one more. And now just has to jump to the podium, and she is able to hit the buzzer. Morgan Lochner with a tremendous run right there, putting herself at the top of the near leaderboard at second place behind CC Angle.
Amazing run by Morgan. Amazing run.
Tremendous run right there as she's in second place now. Moving up the leaderboard to the top of it.
Where does that place Morgan again?
So I apologize, she's in first place because she is the one that has qualified the last two courses. She beat the last two and is able to get the third, so now that puts her in first place. And now we have our next athlete here, Lucy Whitaker. Didn't have that much time to get her name and Brentwood, Tennessee hometown out there. She's flying through this course now.
Already on the chain links before we even started giving her description out.
Yeah, she is absolutely flying right now, coasting through this finale here. Attacking this course with a passion right now. Getting all the way to the fifth obstacle. As she moves through the fifth stage here very nicely. Swift moves. As she's trying to get through here, 6:50 p.m. here at the World Ninja League Championships. As she tries to get through the fifth stage to the sixth one here. 1:42 on the clock and not able to get through there and make that transition. A great run nonetheless from Lucy Whitaker as we take a look once again at Morgan Lochner. How tremendous she was in her last run. Now we have Harper Bergen, one of the last 5 athletes here to run.
Harper's from Syracuse, New York, in the Midwest. Her favorite obstacle type is generating swing. She began training for ninjas. She's been training for ninjas since she was 6 years old and trains with Warrior Factory in Syracuse. Her favorite ninja is Jay Lewis, and she's coached by Julian McConnell, Alex DeRosero, Jay Lewis, and Jeremy Waters.
A lot of coaches there, and I don't think Syracuse is in the Midwest. I think that's part of the problem with the regions here. Syracuse, New York, and the Midwest region doesn't make any sense.
That's the problem right there. I'm just reading straight off here.
Yeah. As now with our last 5 athletes here to go. Harper Bergen moving her way through. as we see who can also complete this course. We've had 3 preteen females that have been able to do so today, with Morgan Lochner in the first place role right now. And right now Harper moving her way all the way through. And she is on the 5th level of the competition here, trying to get through. This has been the toughest part. And again, it really has just been this, I mean, out of all the athletes that have ran here today, probably at this small stage, near close to about like 80. Feels like 60 of them at least, or more, have struggled and failed here on this 5th obstacle.
I would honestly say more than 80% have made it this far and either failed here
Yeah.
or failed in the first one or something like that.
Yeah, as the now we have Harper moving on through this 5th obstacle, trying to get through. Arm hanging on one side as she tries to finish up here.
Looks like she's going to try to skip the 3rd block and go straight to the...
And not going to be able to get through there. Great run from Harper Bergen. Now we'll see our next athlete, Grace Murphy. Grace has had a pretty successful World Ninja League event career. In 2025, she was the World Ninja League New England regular season point champion and the head-to-head world champion in 2025.
Grace Murphy has quite the resume.
Yeah, quite the resume there, as she has been really successful in her Ninja League career. Moving fast here through the course. Yeah, she's been really effective here. Moving her way all the way across through the chain links. And now she is continuing to push as she moves through the next levels of the course very nicely.
Not taking any breaks in between.
Yeah, she's not really taking many breaks in between here.
She hasn't even hit a minute yet. She's almost done with the hardest course on this obstacle.
Yeah, she's almost done with the hardest obstacle here. She continues to move forward here, the 2nd level now.
And she locks it in just like that.
Now she needs some chalk from her coach, Gavin Obi. We have her, Shaked Gross, Fiona Nix, and Haven Cheesemar are the last 4 athletes here, including Murphy.
She gets her hands on there.
Yeah, she's able to get through. Now just has to make that jump over the next obstacle, and she is able to. Great run as Grace Murphy tries to go through.
Grace is moving.
Yeah, Grace is moving nicely right now. Minute 39 on the clock. All she has to do is beat that 2:55 from Morgan Lochner.
She's got a minute to clear these last 3 obstacles of this course.
As we're on our last front runners, you'll have about 5 minutes to submit that, any needed for Teen Females on stage 1 Hall A. Video reviews in
Great job from Grace. Amazing job from Grace.
And now the preteen female section trying to get a 4th person across. And Grace Murphy, a part of this group that has done it before, and she has another great jump right there.
Grace is not wasting any time.
Grace Murphy with another jump right here. Through 3. And now all she needs is the buzzer, and she's able to hit it. Grace Murphy with a great run right there.
Amazing job from Grace.
Take a look at the replays right there from her run. Grace Murphy absolutely tremendous right there. She ran through the course, blistering through. Now we have Shaked Gross, who's going to be running next.
Shade Gross started Ninja in 2020. Her favorite form as a full course, and her favorite obstacle type is campusing movements. She's making her way through this course quite quickly. Already on the
through the chains all the way up and across, now to the mic drop. It's all right, we've had to say it like multiple times, so hundreds of times. Has now Shaked Gross moving her way through.
She's also flying through this, not taking any time, just like Grace didn't waste any time flying through these.
Yeah, Shaked Gross from the Israel region in Asia, as she is now at 58 seconds as she's going across to that second level of the limit.
These last 8 athletes, we're really seeing like that speed really kills. They're not wasting any time. Like as you see in our former athletes, they take a second to sit on maybe the bars and get a breather, maybe some chalk.
2:28 is the time to beat here after Grace Murphy went on hers. And now for Shaked. See what transition she's able to make here. Now she's able to get across onto the bar and gets through. Great job right there from Shaked Gross.
Amazing job from Shaked.
And Shaked moving her way through.
Down to around
all the way across.
To the rest of the course.
Yep, she's got 30 seconds left to try and clear this course in a time to beat Grace Murphy at 2:28. 2:28.09 now the leading time here for these next champions to get through. It's really an accomplishment either way for these athletes to continue to move through.
She's down to around 20 seconds, maybe a little less to clear this last.
She's got to move here quickly, able to get through that first level.
Has to use that momentum to get it.
Now gets through the other one.
One more.
One more level.
She gets it.
And gets through, hits the buzzer right there into the second place spot, 2:33.93.
And we say the first place time is again?
2:28.09 now. CC Angle moves into third place. That was a tremendous time right there.
We're on to our last 2 runners.
As now we see Fiona next from Rentham, Massachusetts. Fiona and then Haven are our last 2 runners.
2 before them have been taking a more fast-paced strategy, and they've cleared the course the last 2 runners. Fiona Nix is off. Her favorite obstacle course is generating swings. She is 12 years old and from Rentham, Massachusetts.
She is a grand champion.
And when she's not doing ninja, she plays flag football. She has music theater. And plays the electric bass in her school's jazz band.
So now we have Fiona moving through this course very nicely. Able to meticulously manage her way around the course.
What I'm seeing with these last few athletes, they're really managing their time.
Yeah,
really
they
well.
are, yeah. They're managing their time pretty well here.
I think they're showing us that we didn't need to take a break on the bars, and that honestly, maybe taking a step there, worn out your arms, and maybe got some of that adrenaline out.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right about that. I think it really got some of the adrenaline out.
When in turn, you need that adrenaline to clear this course, definitely.
And Fiona next now with a big opportunity to get through here. It'll be Fiona next and then Haven Cheesemar, who will be our next couple of athletes running. Before we are all done there.
Fiona gets her hands on that obstacle.
And she's able to get her hands on there and move through. And we see why these athletes are grand champions here, and some of the 8 athletes that have gotten through the other courses. They are really cruising through, as we only had a couple athletes that got through this course up until this point. We already have 2 in the final 8.
And they're making this course. These last 8 are making this course look really very easy.
Minute 55 on the clock. Fiona Nix now just battling the clock here as she tries to finish. Trying to beat 2:28 from Grace Murphy.
20 seconds to go.
2:08 as she now gets some more chalk. 2:13, gonna have to hurry here. If she finishes though, she's guaranteed a spot on the podium.
Hold that first rack.
Able to get through the first one, the second one really creeping in on that time. And a great run from Fiona Nix right there. A tremendous win to get across. And puts herself into the second place position though. Able to beat out Shake to Gross right there. So it's still Grace Murphy that is in the lead as we move forward here onto the last runner, Haven Cheesemar from Wellington, Florida. So it'll be Grace Murphy if everything holds here. But right now we are seeing a different animal right here from Haven Cheesemar. She is absolutely flying. Quick pace right here. And how about this pace right here from there, as there's an absolutely firecracker right now on the course. 39 seconds. As right now we see Haven moving through very nicely here. And you want to talk about going through at a quick pace. Right now Haven is going through at that pace. As she is able to hook on the next level there. Trying to get through to that final stage. And she is able to do just that.
She is flying through this course.
Haven flying through this course right now.
There's a minute to clear to even get to the podium.
And a minute to clear to get on top of the podium from Wellington, Florida, the grand champion. She had an amazing first season. She started Ninja in 2022. The U.S. Southeast representative, as she is moving through very nicely here. Jump Twist Ninja Academy in Boca Raton, Florida. Producing a tremendous athlete here as we move our way forward on this course. Yes, she's got 30 seconds and counting to make her way on to the #1 spot on the podium. And one more jump needed here as she is able to get her way across right there. 2:06.46. And she is your winner here. Haven Cheesemar from Wellington, Florida. And Haven with a tremendous run here to close out this competition. And absolutely tremendous from her, able to get in first place and win the preteen female competition, as we will go through and look at some of her replays here. As she was the victorious party right there. Tremendous win from her. Tremendous job from her. She gets hugs all around. Haven with the victory here in the preteen female championship to become world champion right here.
Do we have a demo person? Wait, do we have a demo person?
And we thank you for joining us here at the Sage Street Small as we saw the winner right there, Haven Cheesemar and Grace Murphy and Fiona Nix, second and third here. Thank you for joining us here on this stage. I will move now to Sage Street Tall for the Masters Female Wave 1. Thank you for joining us here. For Justina Ricchini, I will see you next time.